Discovery is searching our printed catalogue and our electronic resources. So when you initially do a discovery search, you'll be finding the print books that we have on the catalogue in the library, the electronic books and all our electronic journals and that type of thing. You may then want to decide what type of information you're after. So the limiters on the left hand side of the page can help with that. If you click the full text online button, this will mean that you've got access to everything electronically with your VPN on. So it won't give you some of the abstract and indexing database articles that you might get if you leave this unticked. So we'll tick that for now. We'll say, yes, we want the full text online only. So we won't see the print books in this one now, but we will see the electronic books. And then you might want to think, do I actually want books, or do I want to look at those peer-reviewed journal articles which provide all that high-quality scholarly information your lecturers want you to read? So in this instance, I'm going to click on the peer-reviewed journal articles. And then the next limiter, you might want to think about how far back you go in time. Is there a reason why you might only want to go back the last 10 years or something? So I'm going to go back to 2012 now. That's taken my search results down to 25,403, just with those 3 simple limiters. So it's a very powerful tool. We've then got some more limiters you might like to use. The subject, click on show more, pops up in the middle. This is searching all the subject headings that have been attributed to those 25,000 articles. So if you wanted to narrow your search further, you could search within your 25,000 in those subject headings. It's also a nice way of finding those alternative keywords if you are struggling with your search. The geography limiter is a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes it will find things just because they've been published in the UK. So we would say, don't really use the geography limiter. If you're particularly interested in where something comes from, if it's the UK, for example, you might want to instead add another line and pop in your UK as a search term. And as you can see here, it's given me all those alternative suggestions for UK here. And if I selected those, that would be fine, but it wouldn't put in my phrase searching. So I would need to then do that on my United Kingdom and on my Northern Ireland. So that's taken me down to 10,454 results. The other really useful limiter is our content provider. As we've said, Discovery is a bit like an academic Google, and it searches the majority of the databases we subscribe to at the university library. So if we click on content provider, we can see where all that information is coming from. Now, if you're studying the health and sciences, you might find things like Medline and CINAHL particularly useful as databases to search. So you could tick both of those. I'm just going to click CINAHL as well. And by using those subject-specific databases, I have gone down to 1,085 results. You can then start to look at them and you can start to see the types of titles you're getting and are they relevant, do you like them? Another useful tool you can use is the field option. At the moment, Discovery is searching anywhere within the article for those words. If you select the abstract, that's this part here, it's like a potted history of what the article is about. So if you change this to abstract, I wouldn't suggest putting everything in the abstract, but you might pick a couple of different concepts to pop into the abstract field. And do feel free to mix and match and change those around and experiment. But if I do that now, that's taken me down to 928 results. So, and you can see they're starting to look quite nice by the results. So that's a very, very quick look at using those limiters in Discovery.